Have you ever felt exhausted after a long workday, yet somehow accomplished very little? Modern culture tells us that success comes from working longer hours, sleeping less, and constantly staying busy. But what if that's completely wrong? What if the secret behind extraordinary productivity isn't working harder, but resting better? In his groundbreaking book Rest, Why You Get More Done When You Work Less, Soojung-Kim Pang reveals a surprising truth. Many of history's most successful scientists, writers, inventors, and leaders didn't work 12-hour days. Instead, they mastered the art of deliberate rest. Today, we'll explore the powerful lessons from this book and discover how working less can actually help you achieve more. Let's begin. The big productivity myth. Most of us have been taught that productivity is a simple equation. More hours equals more results. But according to Pang, that's not how human performance works. The human brain isn't designed for endless concentration. Just like a muscle, it becomes fatigued after periods of intense effort. Research shows that after a certain point, every additional hour of work produces fewer and fewer results. Eventually, productivity actually begins to decline, yet many professionals continue pushing through exhaustion, believing that longer hours mean greater commitment. The irony? Often, the people working the longest hours are not producing the best work. Pang discovered that many highly accomplished individuals, from famous writers to Nobel Prize-winning scientists, rarely spent more than 4 or 5 hours a day doing deeply focused work. Instead of maximizing hours, they maximized quality. Their goal wasn't to work more, their goal was to think better. Why rest is not laziness. One of the most important ideas in the book is that rest is not the opposite of work. Rest is part of work. Think about professional athletes. No coach expects athletes to train at maximum intensity all day, every day. Recovery is built directly into the training process because performance improves during recovery. The same principle applies to knowledge workers. When you rest, your brain continues processing information in the background. Ideas connect, problems get solved, insights emerge. This is why many people suddenly discover solutions while taking a shower, driving, or relaxing. Their conscious mind steps back, allowing deeper mental processes to continue working. In other words, sometimes the best way to solve a problem is to stop actively thinking about it. The power of deep work. Pang found that many exceptional performers followed a similar pattern. They worked intensely for a few hours each day and protected those hours fiercely. No distractions, no multitasking, no unnecessary meetings, just complete focus. For example, famous writers often produce their best work during short morning sessions. Scientists scheduled their most demanding tasks during peak mental energy. Instead of spreading attention across an entire day, they concentrated it. This teaches an important lesson. Productivity isn't about how long you work, it's about how deeply you work. 1 hour of focused effort can often accomplish more than 4 hours of distracted activity. The challenge isn't finding more time. The challenge is using your best hours wisely. Walking and creativity. One of the most fascinating parts of the book involves walking. Throughout history, countless thinkers relied on daily walks. Why? Because walking creates the perfect environment for creativity. When you're walking, your mind enters a relaxed but alert state. Stress decreases, attention broadens, ideas flow more freely. Many famous authors, philosophers, and inventors used long walks as part of their creative process. Pang argues that walking isn't time away from work. It's often where some of the most important work happens. The next time you're stuck on a difficult problem, don't immediately work harder. Take a walk. You might be surprised by what your mind discovers. Sleep is a superpower. If there's one area where modern society consistently makes mistakes, it's sleep. Many people view sleep as something that steals time from productivity. Pang argues the exact opposite. Sleep is one of the most powerful performance tools available. While you sleep, your brain organizes memories, processes information, and strengthens learning. Sleep improves creativity, it improves decision-making, it improves emotional control, and it dramatically improves focus. Some of history's greatest discoveries and creative breakthroughs occurred after a good night's sleep. Yet millions of people sacrifice sleep in order to get more work done. Ironically, they often end up achieving less because their mental performance suffers. The lesson is simple. Protect your sleep like you protect your most important appointment. Because it is the importance of play and hobbies. Another surprising lesson from the book is the value of hobbies. Many high achievers devote serious time to activities completely unrelated to their careers: music, painting, gardening, sports, photography. Pang calls this deep play. These activities challenge the mind while providing recovery from professional demands. Deep play allows people to develop new skills, gain fresh perspectives, and maintain enthusiasm for life. Interestingly, some of the most innovative ideas emerge while people are engaged in hobbies rather than work itself. This reminds us that life doesn't become meaningful after work is finished. A rich and balanced life actually helps produce better work, vacations, and recovery. Many people avoid vacations because they're afraid of falling behind, but Pang's research suggests the opposite. Taking breaks improves long-term performance. Vacations reduce stress, restore energy, improve mental clarity, and help prevent burnout. Think of recovery like recharging a battery. If you never recharge, performance inevitably declines. The most successful professionals understand that recovery isn't optional. It's essential. Rest isn't something you earn after success. Rest helps create success. So, what's the biggest lesson from rest? It's this. The path to extraordinary achievement isn't endless hustle. It's a sustainable rhythm of focused work and deliberate recovery. Work deeply, sleep well, take walks, exercise regularly, enjoy meaningful hobbies, protect your vacations, and stop measuring success by the number of hours you spend working. Because the people who accomplish the most aren't always the busiest. They're often the ones who understand when to stop. If you enjoyed this summary of Rest by Soojung-Kim Pang, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone who needs permission to rest without guilt. Remember, working less isn't about doing less. It's about performing at your best when it matters most. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.